Get ready for the biggest showdown of the year. We start with the Champions League final preview. Referee Danny McAlee held the match ball during the semi-final first leg between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal in Madrid, Spain. This first leg set the stage for an epic clash, and we dive into everything you need to know about this monumental fixture.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the incredible action from Paris Saint-Germain. Ousmane Dembélé celebrated a crucial goal during the second leg against Bayern Munich in Munich, Germany. We break down how this performance propelled PSG forward and what it means for their championship aspirations. Now, let's talk about the Gunners. Bukayo Saka celebrated scoring the opening goal in the second leg against Atletico Madrid in London. We analyze the momentum shift and what this victory means for Arsenal's journey to the final. Finally, we explore the wider context. We examine the situation for Hansi Flick and Barcelona, considering how their Champions League run compares to the drama unfolding in Budapest. Don't miss a second of this analysis, and subscribe now for all the latest. The 2026 UEFA Champions League final is set to feature a showdown between Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal, with the match scheduled to take place on May 30 in Budapest, Hungary. PSG secured their spot in the final after defeating Bayern Munich in the semi-final with a 1-1 draw. The tie saw Ousmane Dembélé score the opening goal for PSG in the second leg, following an early strike from Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia, while Harry Kane equalized for Bayern in stoppage time, ultimately leading to a 6-5 aggregate victory for PSG after winning the first leg 5-4. Arsenal reached the final after overcoming Atletico Madrid with a 2-1 aggregate score in their semi-final matchup. This appearance marks the first time Arsenal has reached the final since 2006, and it remains their second final appearance, with no prior European club soccer title wins. Key details for the final include a change in kickoff time, moved forward to 1800 CET from the traditional 2100 CET, a decision made by UEFA to improve the matchday experience for fans and optimize logistics. The event is set to feature a performance by the rock band The Killers. Historical context shows that PSG lost the 2020 final to Bayern Munich. In contrast, Real Madrid has retained the title since the tournament's rebranding in 1992-93, winning 3 consecutive titles from 2016-2018. The 2027 final is slated to be held at the Estadio Metropolitano, Atletico Madrid Stadium, marking the second time the venue has hosted the final, following the 2019 showdown between Liverpool and Tottenham. Madrid has hosted the final on 5 previous occasions. The 2025-26 UEFA Champions League final is set, pitting Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal in a high-stakes showdown at the Puskás Arena in Budapest, Hungary, scheduled for the end of the month. PSG enters the final with ambitions of becoming the second club since Real Madrid to secure the trophy in the modern Champions League era, having swept across Europe last season. The French side earned their passage after Luis Enrique's squad overcame Bayern Munich in a dramatic 2-legged tie, highlighted by an all-time great first leg, where Ousmane Dembélé and co. put 5 past Bayern despite conceding 4. Arsenal, meanwhile, has maintained an unbeaten run in the competition this season, securing their spot with a gritty 2-1 aggregate victory over Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. PSG and Arsenal have clashed 3 times in the Champions League last season, with Arsenal securing a league phase win thanks to first-half goals from Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka, though PSG ultimately prevailed in the semi-final. This final marks a significant moment for Arsenal, as it will be their first appearance in the final in 20 years, following a painful 2006 defeat to Barcelona. The Gunners have a historically poor record in UEFA finals, with only 1 victory and 5 losses across various competitions. In contrast, PSG boasts a superior record in finals appearances, having won twice as many as Arsenal, including their debut continental final 3 decades ago. This year represents the third time PSG has reached the Champions League final in the last 7 seasons. The match will take place on May 30th, the first time Hungary has hosted the annual showpiece. The venue, the Puskás Arena in Budapest, is named for legendary Hungarian football icon Ferenc Puskás, who was instrumental in shaping the sport's history. Bayern Munich has fallen short of Champions League glory after a tense 1-1 draw with Paris Saint-Germain, with Ousmane Dembélé ultimately proving the difference in the aggregate score. The highly anticipated second leg at the Allianz Arena was characterized by high drama and numerous key moments. The match kicked off with PSG taking an early lead within the first 3 minutes, as Kvaratskhelia set up Dembélé, who found the back of the net, leaving the Bayern side reeling. Bayern managed to regain some control, but PSG's left-back Nuno Mendes was cautioned for a foul on Michael Olise. Willian Pacho made a crucial save against Luis Diaz, who created opportunities after turning makeshift fullback Warren Zaïre-Emery inside out. The period saw chaotic exchanges, including Vitinha's clearance hitting Joe Neves' arm, while the referee remained consistent with penalty calls. Manuel Neuer was called upon to make a decisive save to deny a header from Neves. Despite Bayern's possession, the atmosphere remained charged, particularly following the perceived injustice regarding Nuno Mendes' card. Late in the game, the introduction of Alphonso Davies provided a boost, with Olise and Diaz keeping the goalkeeper tested through routine saves. Bayern also made late substitutions, with Beraldo and Hernandez replacing Ruiz and Doué. In the final moments, the pressure mounted. Josip Stanishic's attempt from the edge of the box was underwhelming, reflecting issues in the Bayern attack. Conversely, Neuer faced a venomous effort from Désiré Doué as PSG counterattacked. The game remained locked until injury time, when Nicolas Jackson and Lennart Karl provided the final opportunities. In the last 5 minutes, Bayern managed to equalize with a goal from Harry Kane, restoring parity. However, with mere seconds remaining, the final whistle brought a bitter end to Bayern's Champions League aspirations. Hansi Flick and Barcelona are currently enjoying a strong run to a La Liga title, but the future of the club, particularly in the Champions League, remains a complex topic. 2 years ago, expectations were high when Flick arrived, anticipating immediate trophy success. This optimism contrasts with the challenging trajectory the club has faced in European competition. Since the infamous 8-2 defeat to Bayern Munich in 2020, Barcelona has seen a dip, including 2 relegations to the Europa League and early exits in subsequent campaigns. Under Xavi, the team managed a return to European contention, reaching the semifinals before a quarter-final exit to PSG. The appointment of Hansi Flick was heavily influenced by his pedigree in the Champions League, having been on the sidelines during the match where Barcelona suffered a significant setback against Bayern Munich, a match he helped guide to victory. Currently, Barcelona is firmly established as a top 5 team in Europe and is considered a favorite heading into Flick's 3rd year as manager. However, recent elimination results, such as the first-round loss to Inter and the second-round exit to Atletico Madrid, raise concerns about their ability to navigate deep runs in the future. The team's performance in recent knockout stages, compared to other European matchups, suggests missed opportunities, echoing past disappointments. Experts suggest that the path forward requires humility and an honest assessment of the club's current constraints. While the starting 11 possesses the quality to compete at the highest level, the demanding schedule, prioritizing La Liga, means that success in the Champions League will depend on tactical execution and timing. For now, the focus should be on appreciating the achievements of Flick and the players over the past 2 seasons, who have performed exceptionally well. At the club level, increased transparency is desired to clarify the internal situation. The summer is expected to bring significant developments, with hopes pinned on Flick securing the necessary backing to achieve greater success.